On-saw material from the woods. Basically, our goal is if you can get it on a truck and get it here, we want to be able to utilize it. And so what we're going to do is take logs from that log yard here. What you're seeing here is the log deck, which is going to go on top of the infrastructure you see here. And we'll load all the logs unsorted onto there, and then there's a step feeder which basically singulates the logs and feeds them onto the conveyor that goes through. The first big machine you see there that says A5B on it is a debarker. That ring debarker takes all the logs through it, takes the bark off the logs, so that for a multitude of reasons. One of them is so that we can get the log clean. It helps with the manufacturing the rest of the way. And also down the line, we'll see when we take our next loop around, is someone is going to be looking at every individual log and making decisions about what that log will be, which is a lot easier when the bark is off of it and you can see what quality is and so on. And so that first machine debarks the logs. There's a conveyor underneath that collects all the bark and residuals that come off of that and collects sawdust from down the line, and we'll come back this direction. This machine here is a hammer hog, and what that machine will do is take all that bark and waste and turn it into fuel either for ultra power or for the bark plant in Sonora. And so those are potential outlets for that product. And what we also will have is the conveyor here will be able to load on any of the breakage. So you see, for now we've been stacking all of our material from some of the process we've been doing here, and it'll all get fed into that hog to be sent out when we are fully operational on this line. We won't have piles like this because it'll immediately go into and get collected in the system. The whole reason for building the system we have is so we can collect waste and never have to put it on the ground and handle it multiple times. That's the purpose of the way that we've designed this. So that's step one: debark logs, send them on to where the decisions will be made about what that product will be, and then utilize the waste, immediately turning it into a saleable product. Whether we utilize that ourselves into some product or sometime or not, right now we feel like the infrastructure is here. Back to what I said earlier, the industrial infrastructure is here to support a business like this, and part of that is having an outlet for our residuals right off the bat. So that's one less thing we have to focus on immediately.